I'm Magnus Cort from Denmark. Grew up on a smaller island, Bornholm, in the Baltic Sea. Yeah, it's an island lying quite far away from Denmark. You have to pass Sweden actually to get to Copenhagen. It's a 3-hour trip if you go by boat and car. And it's 105 kilometers if I do a lap, but there's plenty of small roads and it's a pretty hilly island as well. So yeah, I've got lots of good kilometers in there and it's perfect for cycling with no big roads and really exciting terrain.
Located 200 kilometers off the Danish coast, Bornholm offered the perfect environment for Magnus Cort to discover cycling. The island's hilly terrain providing a tougher topography than most of the mainland.
I think I got my first bike when I was 12 years old, but then it took a couple of years before I started doing races. In the beginning I was just doing some rides with my dad and some of his friends and slowly starting to do some local races on the island and then some licensed races in the rest of Denmark. And done also a lot of mountain biking, especially doing juniors. And then as second year of junior, I got my focus on the road 100%.
After impressing in his first 2 years at Continental level, Cort decided to delay progressing to the World Tour in favour of another Continental season. After racking up an astonishing number of wins that year, he then made the step up.
Yeah, I think my way to the World Tour, I did actually 2 really good seasons in a row where I decided to stay on Continental level for 1 more year in order to gain experience and get everything out of it I could as a young rider on Continental teams. And of course it was a big step still to go to the World Tour, but I think it helped me that I had 1 more year kind of at home. It's a big step up. The biggest races I did before is now the smallest races I do in a season. And then I have really big races with all the big names. And that makes it of course harder to do results, and it was something I was prepared on before, that I was not going to get 14 wins as my last season on Continental level. But I think I've done it alright and I'm happy where I am right now.
The young Dane's move to the World Tour came with what is now Orica-BikeExchange. The team seeing Cort as a classics rider for the future, having already helped Matthew Hayman to victory at this year's Paris-Roubaix.
Yeah, it was of course a huge win for the team and really nice to be there, and I was in the break with him for quite a long time. And yeah, it's a race that I see it as the biggest one-day race of the year, and it's really nice to be part of that, and it's a race that I hope to do well in the future. Yeah, I'm really happy with Orica. They've been a great team for me, and I really quickly felt like I was a part of the group, and was really a part of the team from the beginning. I think it's just a great team. The atmosphere, the riders, they are open and welcoming you, and they could see who I am and gave me respect.
Cort has also ridden in the Danish national team jersey, most recently coming second overall at the Tour of Denmark, while picking up a stage win along the way.
The stage win in Tour of Denmark was a nice one. I had a season last year without any wins, and I really wanted to get a win this year, and it was amazing to get one, and I got a lot of support from the team, and it was amazing to get there and to get this win. Yeah, it's a bit different in Tour of Denmark, where we ride for the national team. We are a mix of professional riders this year and young upcoming riders, and this year we have a really strong team and people are committing to each other, and even though we ride together, and that's really nice for me to have such a young and talented team around me.
Next up for Cort is a trip to Spain and his first Grand Tour, with Orica hoping their young star will deliver on the fast stages.
Of course, it's a big thing to do a Grand Tour. I'm really looking forward to it, and I think it has always been there that they wanted me to do one in my second year as a pro, and and looks like I'm going now. And the main thing for the team will be the GC, and I'll kind of go there and do my own thing and concentrate on some sprints. Yeah, the podium would be a big thing on one stage, and I think my chances for doing top 5 and top 10s they're for sure there. I've done that many times, and that's what I want to do in my first Grand Tour, and from there on start focusing even higher.